Yeah, Shalom Israel. Shalom. Brakat YaHaWah, Brakat YaHaWaShi. Halalyam YaHaWah, BaHaSham YaHaWaShi, BaHaSham Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who teach well and rule well, who taught me this truth in its entirety. Peace and salutation to the Akim, pushing this truth all over the earth. And to the few walk with, listening, quietly listening, Shalom. This is your brother Shema from the Pillars of Benjamin camp here in Toronto with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is Bunkers Won't Protect You, Can't Protect You, right? Through the spirit and power of YaHaWah, BaHaSham YaHaWaShi, right? I was reading this article, and mid-level Esau, right? Doomsday preppers, upper-level Esau, the haves, right? This is an article from Business Insider, dated March 28th, which was a few days ago. And the title of the article is Doomsday Preppers. Those who built nuclear shelters are now using them to ride out the coronavirus pandemic, right? And yeah, man, Esau, mid-level Edomites, right? Doomsday preppers are bunkering down during the coronavirus pandemic. R.T. Walson for the Wall Street Journal spoke to several survivalists who have finally found a use for the worst-case scenario bunkers he bought. So some of these guys bought these bunkers previously, right? And now due to this coronavirus pandemic, they're seeking to use them, right? And the price ranges, I'm not going to read the whole article. I'm just going to skim it, right? There's been a huge surge in interest in the business since the pandemic, the coronavirus pandemic. It has led to a huge surge in interest, right? He said the company has sold out, and this is, who were they talking to? Drew Miller, the founder of Fortitude Ranch Doomsday Compounds, right? In West Virginia and Colorado. He said the company has sold out its Colorado location, which has about 100 members, and is nearly selling through its West Virginia location, which has about 60 members, right? So they're selling these things out like hotcakes. But the range, 35 grand can get you they start at 35 grand with $1,000 annual rent, right? Half units are listed for 1.5 million, and full units are listed at 3 million. Yeah, man, Esau Edom, man. You know what I mean? Let's get some precepts, man. Right, and this is what, and this precept we're going to get right here, Revelation 6, verse 15. Yeah, and this is the reason why they're doing it. Revelation 6, verse 15. And the kings of the earth, and it reads, and the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, right? That's the elites, that's the haves, right? The mighty men, that's military chief captains, right? Rich men, kings, that's the government, rulers of government, right? And every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. Verse 16, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? Right, and that's why they're doing this, man. Right? Thinking they can hide from YaHaWaShi and his angels. Right? When the wrath of the Lamb comes, the Lamb being YaHaWaShi. Right? You can't hide from YaHaWaShi and his angels. Right? You can't hide from YaHaWaShi and his angels, man. That's a delusion. Strong delusion. Let's get it. Right? The Most High YaHaWah, BaHaSham YaHaWaShi is giving them the spirit of delusion, man. 2 Thessalonians 2. Right? The spirit of delusion. Right? Halalyam YaHaWah, BaHaSham YaHaWaShi, BaHaSham Qadash. Us in this truth, Most High willing, we're of the elect. Right? We have the Qadash dealing with us, man. Right? Because the same way we have the Qadash dealing with us, the Most High alone could strip that from us and have us dealing with a spirit of delusion. 2 Thessalonians 2, verse 11. And for this cause, the Most High YaHaWah shall send them strong delusion, that they shall believe a lie, right? And that's the lie they're believing right now, man. You know what I mean? Wicked Esau, Edom, right? That they can get these bunkers and hide, right? Hide from YaHaWaShi and his angels, man. You know what I mean? Right? I said this truth. We don't need no bunkers, man. The delusion, bunkers. We don't need no bunkers. We dwell in the secret place. Psalms 91. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Right. The secret place of the Most High, the shadow of the Almighty, that's our bunker, man. Verse 2, I will say of the Most High, YaHaWah BaHaSham YaHaWaShi, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in Him will I trust. You see me, right? We trust in YaHaWah BaHaSham YaHaWaShi. BaHaSham Rakah Qadash. Right? Bunkers, that's a delusion, man. Right? Folly. You know what I mean? I'm going to hide from YaHaWaShi and his angels in bunkers. You know what I mean? Strong tower. Strong tower. The Most High, YaHaWah BaHaSham YaHaWaShi. The name of YaHaWah BaHaSham YaHaWaShi is our strong tower, man. Let's get it. That's in Proverbs. That's in the book of Proverbs. Proverbs 18. Proverbs 18 verse 10. The name of the Most High, YaHaWah BaHaSham YaHaWaShi, is a strong tower. Right? That's our bunker. Right? Right? That's our fortress. Right? The righteous runneth into it and is safe. Right? Most High willing, we're of the elect. Right? Bunkers and all those things there, man. Oof. Folly, we ain't gonna need it, man. Right? Most High is gonna sustain us. Verse 11, the rich man's wealth is his strong city, right? That's these mid-level Edomites right now, man. Their wealth, right, is his strong city and has a high wall in his own conceit, right? Right? So their own conceit right now is these bunkers, man, right? And their wealth is what they're purchasing it up with right now. You know what I mean? Right? That's their strong city. That's what they believe is gonna protect them. Right? From YaHaWaShi and his angels, from these cruise missiles that are going to come and desolate Babylon the Great. America the Great. You see me? Isaiah 2 verse 19. And they shall go into the holes of the rocks and into the caves of the earth for fear of the Most High YaHaWah BaHaSham YaHaWaShi. And for the glory of his majesty, when he arises to shake terribly the earth. Right? So World War III is going to kick off. Right? Cruise missiles are going to launch. Because that's what's going to shake terribly the earth. Right? The sky is going to crack. YaHaWaShi is going to show up. Right? What the world ignorantly calls UFOs, those chariots. Right? They're gonna beam up his elect. Fire off those laser beams. That's what's going to shake terribly the earth. Right? And they thinking they're going these holes and these rocks, and these caves of the earth. Those are those bunkers, man. Verse 20, Isaiah 2, verse 20. In that day a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold. Right? That's fiat currency, man. Fiat currency. Worthless, man, in that day. Worthless. Which they made each one for himself to worship. Worthless, man. Worship. Fiat currency. Trinkets. Graven images. Worthless. Idols that they bow down to. Wicked Esau. Right? 2/3 following in that too. Right? Bowing down to these things, worshiping fiat currency, worthless, right? Which they made each one for himself to worship, to the moles and to the bats. They're going to cast that as worthless. They're going to cast it to the moles and the bats. You see me? Verse 21, to go into the clefts of the rocks and into the tops of the ragged rocks for fear of YaHaWah BaHaSham YaHaWaShi, right? Fear. Their fearing is coming. And for the glory of his majesty, when he arises to shake terribly the earth, right? Judgment, man. Them judgments that are coming. You see me? Nuclear missiles. Right? 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 Running from those things, running from YaHaWaShi. Right? Matthew 24. Matthew 24. Matthew 24, verse 29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, right? And the sun is going to be darkened from those nuclear missiles, man, those cruise missiles. And the moon shall not give her light. And the stars shall fall from heaven, right? Those stars represent cruise missiles falling from heaven and hitting the earth. And the powers of the heavens shall be shaken, right? That's what's going to shake. That's what's going to shake everything. And this is what these mid-level Edomites, upper level Edomites think they're going to hide from. Verse 30. Here's the point. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, right? Everyone's going to mourn, right? Not the elect. Halalyam, YaHaWah, BaHaSham, YaHaWaShi, BaHaSham, Qadash. Most High willing, we're of the elect, right? Not the elect, right? And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory, right? This is what they're trying to run from. This is what they think these bunkers are going to save them from. They think these bunkers are going to make them exempt, right? And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other, right? So everywhere we've been scattered, most High willing, we're of the elect. Everywhere we've been scattered, we're going to be gathered by YaHaWashi's angels, beamed up, and witness the destruction. Yes, man. Let's close out with Amos 9, verse 2, right? Amos 9, verse 2. And the upper elite, they know what's going on. They know the scriptures, man. They think they can hide, right? They think they can fight YaHaWaShi and his angels, right? Didn't DJ Trump sign an executive order for a space army? Amos 9, verse 2. Though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. So even though they're digging into these bunkers and trying to hide, the Most High YaHaWah, BaHaSham, YaHaWaShi is going to take them, right? Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down, right? Though some of them are going to hide on those space stations, right? Though they climb up to heaven, right? Them upper elites are going to try and hide on them space stations, right? Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. Even though they're up there, the Most High YaHaWah, BaHaSham, YaHaWaShi is going to bring them down with his angels, right? Verse 3, and though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, right? Hide themselves in mountains, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them, right? Even, there's reports that there's bunkers on the bottom of the ocean, sea, right? So these bunkers, right? These carnal fortresses that they're buying up and hiding in, it's not going to save them, man, right? But I pray you're edified, right? Halalyam, YaHaWah, BaHaSham, YaHaWaShi, BaHaSham, Qadash. Double honors to the apostle and elders, a great millstone who teach well and rule well, who taught me this truth. Peace and salutation to the Aki and pushing this truth all over the earth, right? Stay prayed up. Pray without ceasing, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Jacob's trouble's beginning, man. You know what I mean? Kwam Yasharala, Abad Babal.